What's up guys, Surfing Torque here. Today I'm going to show you the best loadout for the Stoner 63 in multiplayer. We're going to be using 8 attachments as well, so make sure we go to Loadout, go to create a class, make sure we have that wildcard gunfighter on. It'll give you 3 additional attachment slots for your primary weapon, meaning you get 3 extra attachments, so 8 attachments total for the Stoner. And I feel like LMGs haven't been really played with a lot in multiplayer, so this one, the class I made for it, absolutely rips, and honestly it's very fun to use because you have so much ammo. So we're going to go right down the line here. We're going to go down to optic. You can do whichever one you want, of course. Optic's always up to you. I like this millstop reflex, but I think lately I've been going for this Cobra red dot sight because it zooms in just a bit farther, so if they're a little farther down range, then you can still fry them pretty easily. But of course all these are up to you. You have a lot of options here with this LMG, but Cobra red dot for me, the normal red dot, it just zooms in a little bit farther. It's just a lot easier to use in my opinion. From there we're going to go to the muzzle. We're actually going to use this top muzzle brake, 5.56, so you get +8 vertical recoil. LMGs, I feel like recoil is super duper important. I feel like a lot of this other stuff kind of takes away quite a bit, to which like this one takes away like movement speed while you're shooting, which in LMG, I'll be honest, LMGs in this game are so slow. So this is definitely not something you want to slow down even more. So muzzle brake, 5.56, vertical recoil control, in my opinion, the better way to go with for this. Then from there, we're going to click on the barrel. We're going to go to the 21.8 task force. So you're going to get +10% damage, and then you're going to get +100% effective damage range and bullet velocity, which is like huge. It does take away a bit of ammo capacity, but you have so much ammo in this thing already, and when we get to the magazine, it's going to fix that. So honestly, it's not even a worry at all. So task force, barrel, the way to go. Then from there, for the body, we're actually gonna do this mounted flashlight because it gives you reveal distance, and a lot of times you're not really running around like a whole lot with this LMG because you do move a bit slow, so you're probably aiming down sights in a certain area of the map. So reveal distance I feel like is super important because it doesn't have any like negatives, to where like a lot of this times like sprint to fire time and aim down sight time, it's already pretty slow with an LMG. You don't want to make it worse. So mounted flashlight. And from there, the underbarrel. For the underbarrel, we're going to do this infiltrator grip. So this one's actually pretty good for no cons. You get 5% on movement speed, shoot move speed, and aim walking's movement speed. So overall, +5% on all of those to try to make it more like an AR, even though it is a LMG that's decently slow, I'd say. And then from here for the magazine, we're going to go to this Salvo 125 round fast mag. You get +67% in magazine ammo capacity, starting ammo, and then the ammo capacity overall as well. Reload quickness also 25%, which is really good for an LMG. Aim down sight times -10%, but the other pros are just so much better, to where this is definitely like the one you want to go with when you get to the magazines. Handle. From handle, we're actually going to do speed tape because it gives you +10% aim down sight time, which basically you can boost it up from the magazine that just took some away. So we're going to click on that. Then we're going to go to the stock. The stock, the one I like to choose, is going to be the Raider pad. It takes away hip fire accuracy, but in my mind, you're not going to get anywhere close to the enemy with this. At least you probably shouldn't be, because then you get sprint to fire time +30, and then 40% aim walking movement speed, which again, when you're aiming down sights most of the time, looking for enemies in like windows and hallways and stuff like that, this is going to be very, very, very helpful. That's pretty much it for the attachments. Secondary, go whichever you want. I see a lot of people choosing shotguns now. A lot of people like me, I like to use launchers, shoot down some score streaks, or you can do melee as well, because I know people want to get that gold and diamond knife as well. But whichever you want to go with, I personally like to do launchers. And then for the tacticals, I like to do stim shots. It's really, of course, always preference for these, but stem shots I feel like is pretty much always needed. Then lethal, I also like to do Semtex. C4 is really popular, but I like to do Semtex because I can just kind of throw it and keep doing what I was doing. Field upgrade for this class, I feel like is really good for the field mic, just because you can kind of put it in your area. You can kind of run back and forth between a couple of your corners that you're looking at, your windows or whatever, and you can see if anybody's gonna sneak up behind you, or if anybody's gonna be in front of you. So then you can kind of shoot them because they're always going to be on your field mic mini map. And then from there, it goes to perks. Just depends on sometimes what map you're playing and what playstyle you're playing. I feel like flak jacket is always needed for like Nuketown. Like Nuketown 24/7 is out right now. So many grenades, so many explosives. So I feel like flak jacket is just so important. And then from there, perk 2, scavenger is maybe not so needed on this one, but it's always nice to have extra ammo. So if you're going on a streak, then you can go replenish your ammo from the people you've killed. To where I don't really see any other ones here that would be like super duper important for this class. So in my opinion, scavenger might be the best one to go for. And then perk 3, ghost, always usually go to. So you're not detected by spy planes or UAVs, as long as you're moving. Cold-blooded, maybe so score streaks won't detect you, but for this class, I think Ghost might be the one to go with, especially if you're using your gun most of the time and just going for those score streaks. And of course, wildcard we chose at the beginning was the gunfighter one. So gunfighter gives you the 8 attachments, basically, which able to make you this gun. But that's pretty much it for this one. So if this one helped you out, be sure to leave a like and comment down below if this loadout worked for you. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, I have a lot more guides up on my channel right now with a lot more on the way. I have I want to say at least 8 more guides for zombies and multiplayers planned, which is going to be like huge for the channel, I feel like, which also brings me to just saying thank you. Thank you if you've subscribed recently. My channel has been popping off a bit, and I just very appreciate it, and it's nice to have people to want me to create more videos. But with that, I'll leave you with some gameplay. Some of it's actually pretty decent, because I do pop off a couple times with this gun. This gun is super fun, kills super fast. I actually really recommend it. All you have to do is just get it to max level to get all these attachments, which might take you a while, but I'm sure you'll get there eventually. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
They are dead. EKIA.
Multiple hostile spy planes detected.
Hostile. Two hostiles removed. Incoming Semtex. Confirming 2 kills. Lucky I was here. Contact
napalm
down.
strike incoming. Hostile artillery targeting active. Nav call, incoming artillery.
Semtex out.
Plane established overhead.
Better luck next time.
Target dropped.
Твою мать, we're falling behind.